brought the lights down low. I've made it dark and scary.
Even though Halloween is kind of past by now.
But I made it dark and scary because it's time for yet another riveting episode of Crystal Ball Corner. Where's my lamp?
Do you mean that one lamp that was kind of expensive, it didn't fit into the budget?
What do you mean that we don't have it in the budget?
Yeah, we might have sold that.
You did what? You sold? God. So what do we have instead of a crystal ball?
We got a good alternative. We got a candle. We got a nice candle.
Okay.
It's peaches and cream. It smells great.
Give me the thing.
Here you go.
Gee, thanks for the candle. This is Crystal Ball Corner, and today
We're going to be talking about Earl Sweatshirt. Now, when it comes to Earl, most of his music has been on the more darker side or reveling in some type of melancholy or frustration about something. There's not been an Earl album or set of Earl tracks that were necessarily positive. He's always had to struggle with depression, not to mention he lost his father a few months ago and then lost his really close friend in Mac Miller. So it's been a difficult year for Earl, at least with this. Okay, original video, it's out the window, we got red alert. I was simply speculating prior to this, and you're not gonna see that because I deleted that. It's not gonna be in this video because we actually got confirmation now. We got freaking confirmation. It's red alert time. We're freaking out. You know why? Because Nowhere to Go, I believe that's the name of the album and the music that Earl Sweatshirt's about to release. He dropped this really trippy freaking visualizer that I'm assuming has to do with his new music. It looks really cool. I really like the cinematic style that's done with this, but it looks awesome. I really like it. At first I was going to talk about the two snippets he initially dropped with kind of like no information whatsoever, and I was going to say, hey, this is most likely maybe he's gonna drop some new music finally. I don't know, but whatever happens, this is cool. I like this. It seems to represent a more positive Earl, someone who's dealt with a lot and even still now is dealing with a lot. I mean, he did lose people in his life this year that were close to him, however, or at least affected him emotionally in some manner. Now we have actual confirmation from the man himself dropping a video on his own channel, his Instagram, his Facebook. I don't think it's on earlsweatshop.com because when I opened it up, it brought up Death World, but it's fine. It was so cool to see that. Nowhere to Go is dropping tomorrow morning, apparently, but I don't know if that means on the Western time zone. Is it gonna happen while I'm at work, or is it gonna happen in a different, like, cause I'm just excited at this point. However, like I said, I think this will be a way more positive Earl, someone who's a little more rounded as far as like versatility goes. Earl is definitely one of the most versatile rappers we have, especially with lyrics. He's very, very good at being clever and stretching out things and bringing meaning to things you wouldn't expect. It's really cool the way he crafts his lyrics and his songs and his words. I just love Earl Sweatshirt. He's great. However, his, motifs have kind of only reflected darkness. And while there have been here or there these tracks that exude positivity in some kind of manner, it's been very, very small. I think now we're going to get something different. I mean, Nowhere to Go does kind of sound still pretty dreary as far as prospects go. You're thinking about Nowhere to Go, you're like, oh my God, I got nowhere to go. It's almost like, in a way though, you can take this and talk about how there's no other way for you to beat down something that may be plaguing you. You have nowhere else to go but facing it head on. And sometimes facing it head on allows you to finally break through. Maybe this is Earl's way of saying he broke through. At first we have, I don't like shit, I don't go outside. You don't go outside, you don't want to deal with it. You don't necessarily feel as though there's nowhere to go, but you're avoiding the reality of it being that you should probably go outside and deal with it. And we get a part in there where you see Earl outside. You see him like among nature, which is, I guess, surreal for anybody who's listened to him, because he's kind of a guy who seems like he would be more in the house. Huh. Anyway, red alert done. Earl is dropping tomorrow morning. It's gonna be really cool. Like, I'm legitimately excited. That's gonna be awesome. I was hoping that maybe he would like wait a day or two, but it's fine. Oh my freaking god. We got some Earl coming. That is my my speculation for what Earl may be potentially bringing us tomorrow morning. And I can't wait. Can't freaking wait. Well, this guy says you might think you have nowhere to go, but sometimes there's a key under the mat, and you can borrow that if you need it. So just let you know. Unless the mailman borrowed it already, I don't know. I don't know yet.